Pragg, right now you are the most popular sports person in India. Is that a believable feeling?
Yeah, it's very hard to believe. I mean, I'm very happy for chess in that way, that we are getting more and more people into the game. Yeah, I'm very happy in that way. This is very hard to believe. I mean, to get so much recognition.
There were so many messages, so many tweets, so many things which were happening. Out of all that you received, were there any tweets, messages you thought were, wow, how did this happen?
Yeah, there are many people tweeted about it, because Sachin sir has tweeted. Also, there are many cricketers who tweeted. I've not seen so many. Okay, some they follow chess, for example, Ashwinana and UZ and all. But other people, they tweeted also. And also some other celebrities, like Thiagarajan also tweeted. So I think it's good for the game in that way.
When you were playing there, were you off all the news, social media, everything, or were you?
Yeah, I was trying to avoid chess related news. But I was still looking at Twitter about other news, because I have like a separate account for it, and try to look around what is happening in the world. Yeah.
It helps you to sort of keep in touch with some new stuff that is happening, or?
Yeah, I was also reading about Chandrayaan and all, so it helped. I mean, just to know what's happening.
Did you know that the rover of Chandrayaan was called Pragyan?
Yeah, I knew, of course.
Did you get to know after you were playing so well, or beforehand?
No. Beforehand I knew.
You knew.
I knew it. But I didn't know that it would become like Praggnanandhaa and all. Yeah, it's nice to see.
But it was a proud moment, no? And everyone said you drew with Magnus Carlsen and very quickly, so that you and Magnus can both sit and now watch Chandrayaan.
No, I was really hoping. I was kicking myself for thinking 10 minutes during a game, trying to figure out the correct move order. I could just play anything and make a draw and go back. Yeah, I really wanted to catch it live, but I had to give few interviews. I finished the game, but I had to give interviews, and I couldn't come to Rome and watch it. But I watched it maybe 10 minutes after that.
We had done live screening somewhere, and at that point it ended, and we could also watch the Chandrayaan. So it was a nice.
Yeah.
It fit in well. Right, so that was good. How was your overall schedule like over there in a day? Because it was getting a bit stressful, right? You were low on energy. How did you manage that for 22 days, 24 days?
Yeah, starting it was a usual routine, but then towards the end I started to take more rest. I used to sleep for 10 hours, but not the entire 10 hours. I mean, it was very hard to sometimes fall asleep, because the games are a bit, you always have this adrenaline thing going in. So I was trying to sleep for like 10 hours at least, and try to take a lot of rest. I think that was really important, because like opening preparation is important, but I think towards the end everyone was trying to take rest, because they were just getting exhausted.
Yeah.
Especially me, I was playing all the tie breaks.
It was very, I mean, you played almost for like most important matches, you went into the tie breaks.
Yeah.
So it was very, very tiresome for you. But what was the most special moment for the World Cup for you out of everything that you achieved? Was it beating Hikaru? Was it beating Caruana? Was it beating Arjun and making it to the candidates? Was it facing Magnus in the finals?
I think making it to the candidates was important, but okay, after Arjun, it was not really confirmed. Yeah, so I would say FIDE match was very important in that way. After I won, I was very happy. But I would say before that, the Hikaru match was the key, I think, in this whole World Cup for me, because to beat Hikaru in such situation gave me a lot of confidence. So that was important as well.
Yeah, I mean, Hikaru match somehow turned in your favor very well. Maybe we can have a look at that match, because you made it look very easy, and you made it feel like Hikaru was not able to give his best. But could you take us through? I wanted to just discuss maybe the first game, the first classical game, where there was one moment where you were pressing actually, and you played the move Queen e7. When he went knight c4,
Yeah,
you
first
played
of
queen
all-
e7.
Yeah, from the opening, I think I got a good position. I think this b4 move was quite important. I stopped all his counterplay.
Oh yes, this one here. When he wanted to go b4, you played b4.
Yeah, instead of queen d2, he had to go b4, it seems. But we both didn't understand how strong it is. Because b4, cb, queen d2, I still have a tempo. But he's getting queen f2, d4 things very quickly. But yeah, after he went queen d2, I played b4 and now I stop all his counterplay. And probably I'm just better. But it's always tricky, and somehow I ended up in a position where I had to sit and defend.
Yes, yes. But why did you not go queen d4 here instead of going back queen e7? Was there some reason? Because that looked like the most natural move, no?
I have to remember the position.
So he went like bishop f1, you took on f4, queen f4, bishop c6, knight e3, bishop d7, knight c4. And your queen is on d6, his queen is on f4.
Yeah, queen d4. I didn't like queen e3.
Queen e3, huh?
Yes.
But that position after take bishop e6 should be better for you, no, or not? There's rook.
Some rook c2 thing. Yeah, queen e1 was definitely bad, but I didn't want to exchange the queen soon. But maybe I should have placed, like, put the queen on d4 anyway. So I was saying something like queen d4, queen e3. Thought maybe some bishop e6, queen d4, cd4. But I wasn't sure about this position with white going b3 or something, and then rook c2. I didn't want to take on c4. If I don't...
Maybe here just bishop c4 and play with the better knight.
Yeah, I should have probably something like that. Yeah, I should have definitely played queen d4. At least I'm not risking anything.
Right.
Here I slowly got outplayed. I was trying to... I think somewhere this I have to really improve. Like, I need to know where I should stop and make a draw. This is something where I need to work on. Because if you see some games where I was just trying to keep the game going on, when the trend is not going in my way, then it kind of have to defend again.
Especially against the best players in the world, it's a little tricky.
Yeah, I should just try to, even against Magnus in the final rapid game.
Yeah, in fact, like if we go to that game, I mean, we are jumping from one match to another, but I think it makes sense because you mentioned something very interesting. You said that you wanted to go for an attack with g4, which was like,
Not an attack, but...
I mean, not attack, but at least some initiative, right? G4.
Yeah, no, thing is, okay, my e4 pawn is weak at that point. So I know he has some potential. Like somewhere maybe if I don't play accurately. So I thought I should try to, find a way where my moves can be easier. Yeah? So this is g4, g5. Now I have a target on f7. If he doesn't play f6, then I can go rook f2, knight e6 and bishop b3 or something. Because his rook on a8 is always stuck for a5. So I thought maybe I can try to go on f7 pawn if I get a chance. Or if he goes f6, what happened in the game? Rook g2, g5 and g6 is weak. e5 could also be weak at some point. a5 is already a bit vulnerable and his king could get really weak. So that was kind of my point, but yeah, it kind of backfired. I thought maybe in the future it's possible my king can get weak, but okay, anyway, let's go for it. Yeah. I can go g3, king g2. I thought it should be equal. Should be fine. I mean, I should hold, yeah. My place in a way easier.
You mean instead of g4, g3, king
Yeah,
g2?
let's say g3, king g2 and rook d1.
Yeah, that would have been a draw, perhaps.
Yeah. But okay, I think in this approach, sometimes you win 2 or 3 and lose 1. But yeah, I think that's better than drawing everything.
Right. So this, I mean, it's great learning experience in a way because when you were playing the tie breaks against Magnus, it felt like you would have good chances because you had played very well. But Magnus has played so many tie breaks at high level, like world championships and all, that I was very keen to know what would happen.
Yeah, also the important moment before that was when I played knight f5.
Yes.
So usually in general I control, like I don't make moves very fast, like because especially this moment I have like so many choice. In such positions it just, I never do that. But somehow I think in this situation, okay, I had like 18 minutes or something, he had some 12-13 minutes. So I thought, I can maybe put pressure on the clock, but it's never a good idea against Magnus. And okay, because especially in this moment, I have like so many good options. Yeah? D4, which is very natural. I can just do that and I'm probably better. Knight f3 is completely top choice.
Yeah, knight hf3.
It's a bit difficult in a rapid game, but if I spend time, I think it's possible to find. Because my queen on h4 is very strong, f6, and then I can go d4 next. These pieces are very bad. There was a very good chance, I think, to put pressure on Magnus.
Correct.
But I think it's just maybe about experience. Magnus was also saying about that in the interview. So yeah, I think it's good experience for me to play such matches.
And how did it feel when Magnus came and told you, like be like Pragg? It's like maybe it was very short and also you had finished the game.
No, for me it was just a fun thing, but yeah, maybe he just meant it.
Everyone just enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, I thought it was just a fun thing he wanted to say.
Yeah, but he does have a great sort of bond with you. I think he enjoys you also. After the game, we could see that when you were playing with him, he was always happy to analyze with you.
Yeah, the first game I started the conversation about some line. Maybe I can say that when we get there, or we can jump to that.
We can jump there. Yeah, it was with this English game where you said, I actually have that that you had seen to bishop a3 move, bishop h3, rook b8 was not in your prep or something like that,
so
right?
The thing was, after Fabi's match, I was just very exhausted. Yeah, couldn't really think about Magnus' match at all. Like, okay, I tried to just sleep, and so my main thing was to decide on one move because I knew that Magnus can play anything after any first move. So I just decided, okay, I'll go c4, and I prepared for like an hour or maybe a bit more, like a serious preparation. So actually, like in general, I feel like against him in rapid or whenever I play, I'm able to guess what he actually goes for. Yeah, well prepared against him. So this line, we were expecting, and he kind of went for it. He had played some rapid game before that, so he went for it, and
he had played against Ding and Duda, I think. No, Ding
even
and
Wesley.
Ding and Nepo, I think.
Even Wesley, I think, or maybe that came from a different mode or something.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, so b4, I maybe looked at it like 10 minutes barely, this whole line. And b4, there is bishop b4, there's also some a6 or bishop d6.
a6 he had played, no? Once.
Yeah, he had played a6, so I mainly looked at a6 or bishop b4. I didn't expect bishop d6, so maybe bishop d6 I might have just glanced through it. So I remember this bishop a3 position, but I wasn't sure about the modus and all. So I had to figure that one out, and also like so many things I had doubt during games, and especially this position after bishop a3, I could remember that bishop h3 is kind of equalizing very immediately, like if he knows it, yeah. Bishop b7, bishop f1, and the problem was I remember the line, but I couldn't understand, like, because bishop b7, bishop f1, I can start with bishop d6, I can go king f1, I can go rook f1, I can also take on a8. So there were so many options. I was just trying to figure out why is it that I get that endgame with rook knight versus rook knight. So it took me some time to figure all that out, and then he went rook b8. No, after I played bishop a3, I realized, wait, why is bishop h3 the best move in this position? Because rook b8 was there. There was some other move as well.
I think bd7 was also there.
Yeah, bishop d7 was also there. So there were like such moves, and I was trying to figure out why are these moves bad. I guess we just didn't look at it in detail, this position, so we had kind of not went in detail, so rook b8 was missed. But rook b8 is also good. And I was trying really hard to. Yeah, we were trying. We were trying. I don't know. I was trying really hard to find something over the board, but I guess there is maybe in some way I can maybe get.
I also couldn't find a way to press here.
Yeah, maybe it's just fine for black. And
what you did was okay. Like
I don't think it was good try, but at least I just make a draw.
Okay, he was very accurate. He found bishop d7, bishop c6.
Yeah, he's always accurate. Okay, I had to be accurate a little bit towards the end, not to get into trouble. I didn't know that he was also trying to, kind of be solid, because I didn't want to like burn the bridges. I wanted to stay solid because I just had a tiebreak like this, and I wanted to just be solid and play normal chess.
When you talk about tiredness in chess, you also play a lot of physical sport. How is tiredness in chess in such an event different from physical tiredness when you play, let's say, badminton or something?
Yeah, it's a bit different. Like honestly, when I watched these games, like previous World Cup, let's say, I never understood this concept. Like why is it so tiring? Like after I played here, I understood that it's just.
Even for many people, like many fans who watch, they are like, oh, they have rest days in between. They had 2 rest days.
There, I mean,
why are they?
Yeah, like I understood it's like very tiring. Like I was feeling sleepy and all during game. Even though I had slept long and all, I was still feeling sleepy.
Is it because of that elimination aspect or?
Yeah, tension and everything. Yeah, especially the match against Arjun, it was full of emotions. Like I was winning and then I was losing, and I think such things generally make you tired. Also playing games, you have to spend time. I realized I played 14 classical games plus tie breaks, so I think it makes you
very tired. And when you say we were preparing, would it be you and Ramesh sir, or is there anyone else who helped you for this event who can be revealed, or they are secret seconds?
Yeah, I was mainly working with Ramesh sir. There is also one other person, but I would like to reveal it later. But yeah, Ramesh sir and that person also, I would like to thank both because it's very difficult to play in these tournaments because you have to rest, also prepare, and it's better to have something that's there already and you can just look at them and go.
Amazing. Maybe after the candidates we'll get to know who that person is. Okay. Against Magnus, of course, in the second tie-break game, you didn't get anything. He played the Sicilian Alapin. Did you ever think that if he goes e4, you shouldn't go for the Sicilian because he played already this same opening against Gukesh?
Yeah, so first of all, in the second classical game, it was nothing. He just wanted to make a draw. As I said, I should have played a bit faster and made a draw to watch Chandrayaan landing, but I was just kicking myself later. Yeah, so that draw, and I was just, as I said, I was just trying to rest. I was not really preparing anything, just having some ideas what to play in games. And yeah, losing first game, it's already very difficult. I thought if I get a game, that already is a very good thing for me. Because Magnus is very experienced in such situations. He has played so many matches there. Also these online events, he's so experienced. So I thought even if I get a game, it's very good. But I didn't have much time to think about options. So I went e4. I thought Alapin I could maybe repeat what I did against Arjun. But it just didn't allow me. And I also forgot my theory and forgot my prep. Also, even if I could remember my prep, it's just nothing for black.
Yeah. If you had another opportunity now, what opening would you choose for such a game? Caruana, maybe French, something?
Yeah, maybe Caruana or French or something. Maybe something, just play game. And still, it's a huge task to. It's like, a huge task. They have to beat Magnus.
But when you went into the tie breaks, you felt like you had good chances.
No, I thought I would get chances. Still he's a favorite. But I felt maybe with white. The thing is, I felt I shouldn't lose any games like I should fight till the end, not really give any chances to him that way. But first game the problem was towards the end his play got very easy. Like this rook h8, rook h4, everything is just obvious moves. For me, it's nothing is obvious. Like I'm not able to create anything first. Yeah, so that was a problem in that game. Yeah, second game I didn't get chance.
And when we go to the match with Fabi, there's this one moment which was very curious. First game, you thought rook a b8 first for a long time. Then he took on a6, you took back. He went take on b8, and here for this move you took 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay,
and everyone was very confused. And Anand, of course, was also tweeted and said, also he came on the stream, that was this preparation not?
Yeah, so first of all, like I think maybe I had a rest day before Fabi match. So I was facing this bishop g5 Italian almost every single game with black.
With Arjun also, right?
With Navara, with Arjun, with Fabi twice in a way, but okay, one game I stopped h6. So I was facing a lot of games. I was trying to, come up with something that is maybe easier to play and not something I have to remember a lot. So we had looked at this line with where I don't have to go g5, I can play normally with hands maybe. So I kind of remember this knight d7 move, but I didn't remember, like I wasn't sure if it was this position because, okay, in this World Cup somehow, I don't know if it was, again due to some tiredness or something, whatever I was seeing in the morning, I couldn't remember it properly during game. Maybe I was looking at too many stuff so that it's hard for me to remember, or something, I don't know. I have to find a plan for that. But something is wrong that sometimes confusing myself. So this I wasn't sure again if it was in my notes or I'm getting confused. But I feel like in a way that helped because I was just believing more in my over the board play, and it's also in good form. So I was just trusting my play. And I played this rook a b8. I thought it was a very clever move because
there was rook f e8, which was the most natural.
Yeah, rook f e8. Is white rook on e1 already?
Yes.
Okay, so rook f e8. I think the problem was a5.
a5.
Or is there something tactical?
No, my thought was rook f8 stops knight e3, knight f5.
Knight e3. Okay, knight e3 is not a huge problem. So first of all, when I play queen e6, I thought queen e6 was strong at first because if he goes knight e3, I can ed, and if cd there is queen e4, and somehow it's fine for me. And ed knight d5, I can take dc, knight c7, queen c4, and I have c2 at the end. So something like this was working for me. So I thought this is fine, but then I realized maybe queen d3 is actually strong, but somehow queen d3 is not a very easy move, I felt. So anyway, I went queen e6. I thought, okay, let's just play this move and see what happens.
It, of course.
Yeah, I played queen d3, and I was not sure what to do because I think the main point of this line is whenever I take ab5, he will take with the rook, not with the a pawn. So his main idea is also, one of the ideas is a5, ab rook b5, and now b7 is very weak, and it's kind of a problem. e5 is also weak, so it's maybe easier to play with white in this line. So I thought rook b8 was clever because if he goes a5 now, I can take and go c6. Now I defend b7, but then I totally underestimated that ba, he can take rook b8 first. I thought if knight a5, I can take rook b1, and now I don't have this knight c6 thing that worries me. Also e4 might be angry if he takes b1. But he took rook b8, I was sitting there, I thought maybe I'm just totally busted here because, so that's why I was pausing here because I thought maybe I can take with a knight or something.
Yeah, but that was bad. No?
Yeah, that is bad, but maybe that's better than rook b8. If I can't find anything for rook b8, that's why I was pausing there.
Rook b8, knight a5 was your main worry, right?
Yeah.
And then you didn't like rook b6?
So here I was considering many things. One was rook b6, ed4. There was also d5. So one of the things I was stupid was d5, ed5. queen d5, knight e5. If knight e5, rook e5 is guarding a5. If queen a5, knight d7, rook d8. I thought here if he plays knight e5 or something, I can take d4. e1 is hanging. So I thought maybe this concretely it's working. I realized after like 2-3 minutes that after rook d8, I'm not really threatening anything. Rook d7, there is rook e8 mate. So you can just move anything. So it's just lost. So that was kind of refuted. So either it was rook b6 or d4. So rook b6, I thought main line was knight c6.
Yeah.
I saw knight c5 immediately.
You saw?
Yeah.
In the game?
Yeah, it was not difficult. And queen c2, rook c6, d5, queen e8, d6, queen c6, a5. I go queen b5 or something, and then I think I take a5 and it's fine for black. I realized this. So for rook b6, I was trying to see what white does, and I thought I didn't like just some move where he just plays h3 or something. It wasn't liking this rook b6 bishop a7 construction at all. It was, it didn't feel right.
There was no harmony.
Yeah, but for h3, Fabio was mentioning after the game there was queen a2. I didn't see this move. So he was saying maybe instead of h3 he was thinking about queen c2 and things like that. But maybe it works for black. I didn't check it after the game deeply. But it seems rook b6 is also fine. So I was trying to find something concrete. So I thought ed4 is there. Main point is if cd4, now I have d5.
Yes. Then it's fine for you.
Yeah, then it's fine. Even if I get some pawn down position, I can defend. I was okay with that. So ed4, main thing is either knight c6 or queen f6. For a long time I thought knight c6 is the main move because it took me some time to understand this knight c5. And here he has queen d4.
That happened in the game?
Yeah, that happened in the game. Or first of all, this if queen e2, queen d2, queen c2. For queen c2, queen e2, I have d3 and then I support a7.
Yes.
For queen d2, I take c3 and support a7. So either queen f1 or queen d1 or queen d4. Queen d4, what happened in the game? Rook a8, but it took me some time to even realize that that's fine. Yeah, with this whole knight d3 concept. Because if I don't have knight d3, it's I think a lot of pressure. So that happened for queen d4. Other moves were like queen f1 or queen d1. So for queen d1, okay, this dc3, knight b8, bishop b8 position, I thought it should be fine, but also my bishop on b8 is stuck. Maybe some knight d4, knight c6 stuff is coming. So I thought if queen d1, I have this very nice idea of wait, I forgot.
dc3 was the best, no?
No, I saw something else as well. Oh my god. Rook a8. It may not be so bad. Point is cd4. I can go queen d7. If
knight a7.
If knight a7, knight a4. And I trap a7.
You trap the knight.
And if queen b1, if I take a7, there's queen b8. I can come knight b6 and then take a7.
Sorry, when?
If queen b3 or queen b1, let's say.
After, okay.
I can go knight b6 and then take a7 next move.
Queen b1, knight. Sorry, queen.
Queen b3, let's say.
No, after queen d1, cd. Rook a8. Sorry.
Lot of lines.
Rook a8.
cd, queen
CD,
d7,
queen d7.
knight a7, knight a4, queen b3, let's say.
Okay, yeah.
Knight b6, because rook a7 is queen b8. And then I thought this position is fine. So that was there. And I thought queen f1 was maybe main instead of queen d1. Because if DC was the first choice, yeah? Okay, knight a7 is always bad. I thought so. Queen a2, c2, rook b2, something should come. So knight b8, bishop b8, knight d4. I thought maybe queen a2 is fine here. Because if knight c6, I can go c2 and somehow go knight b3, queen b2, something I can get, some counterplay. It just felt like that. I can't really calculate everything, yeah. But queen.
You're playing against Fabi, who is like the best calculator. Yeah.
So for queen f1, I thought there's also this option of again doing the same rook a8.
Queen f1, rook a8.
Okay, knight f d4. I thought maybe it's fine for me. I can go queen d7 and then maybe go knight e6 next and somehow hold that position. Main problem is cd4. Queen d7. And whenever he goes like d5, it's very important to have this a5, I think. And then I put my bishop on b6, then I'm fine.
He can take, no? Knight a4 is hanging.
Yeah, a4 is hanging. Or even that, I can go like bishop b6, rook f4. For queen d7, I thought knight a7.
Yeah.
Knight a4. Now he has queen f6.
Yeah.
But I have c5 and I think this is fine. I thought this is fine. So I thought, okay, I had these two options, so I'll just decide on that point. And then it also took me time to see this queen d4 rook a8 stuff. For ed4, then I realized this queen a6.
For after knight c6,
Instead
ed4.
of knight d4. Instead of knight c6.
There was what? Queen a6.
Main move, yeah. So I realized nothing was working for me. Then I thought dc, queen a7, c5. I spotted it. I had seen some lines like c2, queen a2 is coming and thought, okay, I have some play. So I thought at least at some point I can, take a4, e4 and somehow defend that position. Yeah, it was more of intuitive choice there.
Wow.
The thing was, I had already spent so much time at that point. I had to just take a call at some point. I had like 20 minutes or something, 24 minutes or something, and we had 40 minutes maybe. I still had to make a lot of moves. So I just had to take a call, and I didn't really want to play this rook b6 as I said. So I wanted to do something concrete, so I took ed4. And yeah, I was kind of giving a relief after we played knight c6. And okay.
Because then it's like very clear how to go ahead. Man, what calculations.
Yeah, but
so much you have to check.
No, but I had this very shocking moment when he played this rook takes b8, yeah. I was like, oh my god, maybe I'm lost already. Because after rook b8, knight f5, at first, I didn't see rook b6. I saw dd4, knight c6, okay, because everything is concrete, but when you don't see anything, it looks very bad. So I had to spend a lot of time there. But this queen a6 was very critical. Still, I had to make lot of moves.
Yeah, like here.
No, but the thing is, for queen a6, it is by elimination you have to get to this dc5. Otherwise, you can't really get it there. Because if I play some other move like bishop c5 or something, yes, and knight c6 instead of dc.
Yeah.
Bishop c5, knight c6 is there. Bishop b6 also, knight c6 is there. So it's just very bad. So I had to try this dc. I wanted to make ed4 work by giving everything. Yeah? Otherwise, I had to play this rook b6, which I didn't want to do that.
But there also you had a very tough endgame to hold.
Yeah, and then I made mistakes.
Managed to hold it, and I think that would have given you a lot of confidence in that match because it was, no?
I didn't care so much. Yeah. As I said, I was just trying to basically rest play.
And then we go to the next classical game with Fabi. Here, there was this one moment which simply blew everyone's mind.
I guess knight a3, no other moment can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, what were you thinking that you made this move knight a3? What was, because I couldn't see exact logic.
Okay, again in this game, before the game I looked at this h6, I had it in my file. But again I forgot. I see. Somehow this was happening during the event. I was not really, I don't know what was going on. In general, like I'm very good at remembering lines, but this tournament somehow something was not really going in my way, and again I forgot and thought rook e1 can't be a bad move. I thought it can get him out of prep.
And rook e1 was played by Ding also.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
He has played it.
But this bishop f4, bishop f3, knight c6 was very strong.
Yeah.
No, I thought bishop c6, I was spending time there.
Of course you would see that as the first
option.
But
I thought it's just kind of very easy to play with black. Rook b8.
Was it one of those cases where you saw, okay, black has easy way to equalize after
easy
bishop
way to
c6?
equalize. I thought maybe let's keep the game going, and then I also overestimated this knight a3 thing. I thought maybe this like the endgame which I got, maybe I can actually try, but just very bad.
Oh, it was like he was pressing like anything, no?
No, knight a3 actually there is something stronger even. Some knight d4, e5.
Knight d4, bishop b7, rook b8, bishop a6,
I saw
and
e5,
now e5.
but the thing was I thought queen e5, rook e8, I can come back queen f4, g5. At least I have the queen c1, knight b3, give up a1. I can't be worse here. Yeah? I have pawn, bishop comes to d3, knight comes to c4. I mean, like someone is better, it should be white.
But this move, knight g4.
Knight g4 and black is just winning. I was shocked when I was told later. Yeah,
Queen f6 is coming and
yeah, it's winning. I mean,
it's a plus 4 or
yeah, plus 4. Okay, this is impossible to find during game.
Yeah. Hey, maybe he also didn't find it, which shows it was very tough.
Yeah, it was very difficult. Yeah, because okay, the problem was the other option. If you spend some time, you realize it's just better for black. So why to really go for such thing? So this position, okay, and then I was kicking myself. But in general, I felt like I was very confident. I didn't really.
No, the way you drew it was just amazing because you found first this move rook d3, very not easy.
Yeah.
Then you found bishop f1, stopping c4.
Yeah, again I had to go bishop g2 back.
Again bishop g2 back, then e5. I mean, you drew it quite smoothly.
Yeah, but it was. I was a bit regretting myself. I think in this tournament, one thing was I was not like during game. Even if I felt some was bad, I was not really very upset about it. I was getting bit, but not so much I would get in other tournaments. I was just enjoying game basically, which kind of helped. Even in this game, I was very confident somehow that I wouldn't lose because but the position was very difficult. It was just putting a lot of pressure. Yeah, but I was managing to find some very good defense. This whole with knight a1 stuff.
Oh, so what a move! Knight a1 only move, yes?
Yeah, I had to foresee this when I play e5.
Yes.
So I saw it and I didn't believe at first, but
even there when you were playing, I thought it's very tough position for you.
No,
when
after 40th move, I thought I'm dead lost actually.
Yeah, because take a5. A5 was great move by you.
No, I thought okay, only way is I just push a pawn. I didn't calculate a single thing.
He went check. Then you went king b2 only move.
I spent so much time because I thought king b2 was lost at first because he just pushes f3, f2.
Yeah.
My pawns are not even going. My knight on a1 is.
But then you found his knight b4.
Yeah, and then I realized okay, maybe I'm not losing because king c4. The problem was
but
concretely I'm losing. Yeah?
Yes, because the d2 square there is a fork.
Yeah, always d2 fork is there, and even if we give rook c8 check at some point, I have to come back, and very difficult. But when I found this knight c2, knight b4 plan.
So knight c2, f2, rook f1.
You should go rook f8.
Surprised with e5 move that he played?
I thought he will go rook f8.
I thought he will go king g6. That plan looks the easiest. No, king g6, king g5, come with the king.
King g6? My pawn is on a5, you know?
Yes.
No, it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work is too much, but like, it's fine for black. It's fine for white.
Yeah, it's fine. a6, no, you'll do.
Yeah, a6.
a6, king g5.
I don't remember. There was something, somewhere I can take
knight
a pawn.
b4 now.
Yeah, knight b4.
King g4. And somehow you have to play knight d3, king f3, a7, rook a8, knight f2, knight f2, rook a1. And that is a draw.
Yeah, this is impossible to find because I was anyway seeing something like this. But I felt I had something else also for this king coming. But I'm winning a pawn very easily. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something else. I can't remember.
But the way he played
no,
e5...
but king g6, knight...
Your knight is on
knight
c2.
e3, let's say?
Yeah, knight e3... You want to go... knight d1.
Yeah. Is it working? No, knight e3, knight c5 maybe also.
Knight e... Yeah, it's possible to play.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But okay, I didn't see anything else.
Maybe.
But I thought rook f1, rook f8 was the main move. Spending time here. I have to go. King c1 is fine, but it was not my first choice. I wanted to play knight e3, knight d2, rook d1, f1 takes, and I was hoping this position is a draw, and it's a draw.
Right.
But maybe this is his best chance here because But it's also a bit risky for black if he pushes too much. My pawn's just going.
Your pawns are very risky.
But what he played in the game is just nothing.
Yeah, you managed to hold this quite simply there. And then we come to the rapid games. The second game, which you won actually, in that there's this moment where you play this
Which
move.
I won?
Yes, you won. Queen F1 you play.
Queen, yeah.
Which is very smart, yes?
No,
The
it's just
idea
a trap, nothing
Yeah,
smart.
Rookie 3 C3.
No, like there are so many ways he can make a draw. Just go Queen E7.
Yes, no, he can, of course, there's no doubt.
I think it was just, okay, in time trouble you just make some moves which doesn't make sense. So I think those things happen. But even before that, if he plays accurately, even he could try at some point.
Yes.
ED5 was very bad.
Right. Because
Just
you got a
underestimated.
decent position out of the opening.
Yeah, this line I thought should be better for white, but maybe it's easy to play with black. It's normal mostly. You go G6, G7, Rook E8, get the bishop to B6, which is, yeah, it's not very difficult way to play.
And that turned into the most crucial game. You kept your nerves actually towards the end because, as you said, your king was going in.
Yeah,
it was
a bit
becoming
scary.
so scary because there would be check. But I think you
Yeah,
did it
that's not-
very well. What is the way in which you were keeping your nerves? Because I also saw one video of yours recently released by. There's this video where you have gone to Isha Foundation with Sadhguru, and you all were sitting, and he was talking about take one move at a time. Did that experience help you overall?
Yeah, definitely. I think, to meet him and ask questions about, like we were sports persons, everyone was a sports person. I think there was also some cricket players coming there, some young cricketers, so they were also asking some questions and so on. Yeah, it was definitely a very good experience for all of us. My sister, Ramesh sir was also there. Yeah, we really had a good time. I think it definitely helped.
There's this overall attitude of just focusing, not worrying about too much result and all, helps you in general, like.
Yeah, the thing is, I try it all the time, but never works. But recently, I feel like I'm just enjoying chess more. I mean, I'm happy to play any position, even to defend. I'm kind of enjoying.
How is that possible? Because when I used to play and I would get minus out of the opening, like how you got against Fabi after 15 moves, you feel like, oh my god, now what is there to? But you say you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think and make moves. That's it. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. This thing is helping me. I don't know what changed actually. I was just trying to kind of change mentally. I didn't do anything particular, but just trying to be in the right frame of mind during game, before the game. I felt that was one of my issues, like in Vike or in Germany, let's say. I felt I was just trying to. Okay, Ramesh sir was also helping me with that. He was giving some advices and so on. But mainly, I think, like you can only change if you really want to change. Yes, I was trying to.
It's a very important point.
Yeah.
First change happens only when there is a feeling that something is not going right.
Yeah.
Because many people just live like everything is okay, and then they never can change.
Yeah, this is going like some philosophical session. From games we suddenly went there.
No, of course we'll come back to the games.
Yeah, no, I was trying to talk to myself, which is, okay, to say it's a bit weird, but.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
self-talk is normal.
Yeah. Okay, people who don't do that. I was just trying to, get into the right frame of mind. I felt I did it already in Sharjah. I was in a very good, I was feeling really very, very good. I felt my play was also good, but okay, results weren't the best. So before I went to Hungary, I felt that somehow I was so confident that I felt I'm going to fight for the first place. I just had this feeling, but I didn't think that it would be very smooth event. Yeah, even here, I think that's what changed. Something I was trying to do, and it's clicking right now.
And generally such changes happen not just because of preparation. It's also, as you said, psychological change is the key thing.
Yeah, okay. As I said, I didn't do anything particular. I felt I was just working the way I was in general, but just trying to be more positive and confident and things like that. I was very happy to see that, like yesterday or something, I was looking at some interview of Magnus. He even noticed that he's kind of mentally strong
Yes.
recently.
Yes.
So yeah.
No, he said you and Nodirbek
Yeah.
are mentality monsters.
Yeah, like to be honest, I took a lot of inspiration from Nodirbek in this thing.
Yes, you had mentioned in the Hungary interview we did.
Yeah,
that Nodirbek just keeps playing.
Yeah, he's the best for sure. I think even Magnus mentioned it before in some interview. Yeah, so I was just trying to look at his games, I mean, that's in Global Chess League. I saw one of his games. He was playing Grischuk. After
Yes.
he wins the game
With black, right?
Yeah, it's opposite color bishop.
And he sacks his exchange at the last time.
Yeah, I see the time at the end of the game. He has 7.5 minutes. Grischuk has seconds. I mean, he's a best player in the world. Yeah, to beat him in such a fashion, it just shows his confidence and his mental ability. Yeah. So I was just trying to look at his games and trying to understand how he really, how he fights with his top players. It's incredible. So I try to draw some inspiration from his games.
Amazing. It's so nice to see that you are trying to sort of take all good things from different players, and I think that's what even Magnus does. He always invites people who he thinks are good at something and learns from them. I think that's the key element of staying at the top.
Yeah, I think, in this aspect, I think Nodirbek is one of the best for sure.
Yeah. Going back to our game with Hikaru, second game, there was a moment, and I don't think you realized it during the game, when Hikaru played f5 in...
Which game?
This one, which...
So we actually finished the first match, first game of Hikaru.
First one we
so
saw.
Second, yeah?
Second one where you were playing with
F5,
white.
Yeah.
F5, you took instantly.
Yeah, I took... No, sometimes this...
Did you
this
saw
happened
E5?
Against Magnus also in the rapid, I was just making moves faster and it turned out to be a bad move. Okay,
But this was a very special moment, right?
Yeah.
E5, DE and then F4.
No, I think was when we entered this whole position, I thought black is the one who was a very easier play. Like this position with after I went E4 and thing. I thought black is easier to play. If he gets F5, his bishop also is strong, and I was very happy to find this king B1, just run with the king. Now I'm kind of safe. So I thought after F5, it was obvious we both kind of okay with the draw. We are trying to just trade stuff, and I was seeing these ideas in general, like it's possible in such situations. But here it's just incredible. Also after that, you have to continue with bishop E3.
You mean after E5, DE?
F4?
F4?
Okay, EF4, GF4, maybe it's possible to find this. Even then,
Yeah.
that
So F4, E4.
and now you go bishop E3, and then B6, F4, and then F5.
You have it's basically you have the better bishop in the
Yeah,
opposite
piece up.
color. Your piece up.
Maybe you get bishop G6, bishop E8, bishop D7, bishop C8, bishop D7 to safeguard your king at some point. But that takes years.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very nice idea.
I think that was one moment which was missed, but then you went into the tie-break day and you had told before the tournament that facing Hikaru and giving your best was your main aim, in a way.
Yeah, no, I was very excited to face Hikaru.
Yeah.
I never played him in like a very serious event. Okay, Rapid and Blitz, mainly Blitz I've played.
Also in Tata Steel Chess India last year, he won both the games.
Yeah. First time I drew both. But
Yes. And that too, you were losing both and you were drawn.
Yeah, like it's a serious event, of course, but Blitz is always. It's not. You don't take it very seriously in a way. But okay, Rapid also I've played him once or twice, I think. But Classical I was very excited to face him. I think I was supposed to play in the bike last year or something like that. So I was very excited, but then he couldn't make it. So this time I was really excited. Okay, rapid also I was kind of excited because I felt in the tiebreak against Karthik, he had
Yeah, he
he
showed
was-
some weaknesses. I mean, Karthik had winning position.
Yeah, he was playing very well, of course, Karthik, but Hikaru was, yeah, it was not, felt like he was not really playing his best. But saying that, okay, he's just really good, yeah, in any format. So, just trying to play my best. I thought whenever I get a chance, I should take it. Doesn't matter because you don't get much chances against these players, and if I get a chance, I should take it. That was my whole thing. And okay, first game, I surprised him with this line, Bishop B4.
Yes. And I think you caught him, like basically he forgot his prep, you know?
Yeah, but it kind of happens because this is a very tricky line, and thing was, as I said, I was just forgetting my prep. I got again confused with some more orders that game.
But the good thing is you were forgetting in safer lines. This was too sharp.
Yeah, this is too sharp, and again I was kind of kicking myself, but I could remember this G5. I could kind of reconstruct the lines in my mind and figure out this is the way. And then after G5, his face reactions, sometimes when he's surprised, does that, and I was, was getting confused, oh maybe this is not the line. But I could remember games and so on, so I felt, okay, this should be the line. Then he goes A3, and I'm thinking, why is it that it's not A3 move, and I couldn't understand.
I mean, A3 just kills everything, right? Because the main aim of this entire line is that the bishop on B4 gets trapped.
This queen F4,
Yes.
but I couldn't remember
like
that.
let's say if he plays D3, I think D3 is
D4,
the main
D4.
D4. D4 is the main move, knight, because you have to
That's
control
the thing.
C5 square.
No, that's the thing. I was figuring out, like after A3, bishop A5, D4, I thought knight D5, C5, knight B8. I was trying to figure out why this doesn't work with the bishop on B4, yeah? I didn't figure that queen F4 was the issue, but I checked later.
You didn't have time, I mean you didn't need to.
Yeah, I
in the
didn't
game.
need to. And then, even then I felt there was some counterplay for white. But computer just shows black is winning as usual.
But you showed in the game that we were also worried at some point that it's compensation for him. But
I thought
he-
F6 was a great move. It was very important
Yeah.
to
F6.
stop all this bishop G5 and stuff. And then, yeah, I get my pieces. Still, I had to be careful against Hikaru.
No, for sure.
My,
But
my main thing was not to get to seconds, because if I get there, he'll trick me for sure.
he is very good at that. And the second game also you managed to win. What was very interesting for me in the second game is that you knew he would play this opening because you saw his stream.
Yeah.
That's actually you found that knight c6, d6 he plays a lot g6 lines.
No, the thing is, I had like a different plans for rapid that match. But after I won the first game, it doesn't make sense to go to such plans. So I thought, let's go e4, because his main weapon is not the ones he will play. And in general, okay, I really like him, so I follow a lot of his streams and games, blitz, so on. So I know he's like this g6, d6 guy, always plays in rapid and blitz. So I thought most likely it must win. You don't play anything else, yeah. Sicilian and all, I thought, okay, if he plays, let's manage. So only thing I looked at during the break was this g6, d6. I was trying to find a safe line. I had played this knight f3, bishop c4 earlier. So I
There was hardly any time, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
maybe a bit more I had.
Because you won very quickly. So.
Yeah, a bit more, maybe 15 minutes or something. So I was just making sure the move orders, not to get into some more tricks. So when I got this d5 position, I was very happy because now I can just play with the hand, yeah. I didn't know a single thing, but I thought I can play with the hand. I thought this knight d5 was very good practically, but it's a very bad move according to computer.
No, okay. Because, but it's equal. No,
Yeah,
so-
because the whole point is knight d5, bishop d5, knight d4.
Yes.
It's obvious that's the best move, but takes queen f3, bishop e6, bishop f6.
Knight d4, e d4.
Queen f3,
Queen f3.
bishop e6, bishop f6. Takes, bishop d5, d5. No, maybe not bishop d5, but c5, I guess. c3, and then I take everything, make a draw. Yeah, so you had to go some knight h5, and okay, I'm just having good position.
And you showed like at some point you offered a draw. Generally people take it, but you were so winning.
No, I was piece up, yeah. If I take a draw there, okay, doesn't matter if I'm playing World Cup or whatever, yeah, I need to play and win that position.
Right. Yeah. So the match with Hikaru was very, very important one game that really made a huge impression on Amruta and me, both we were commentating, was against Berkes. And in that game, we were like, okay, just Anish had also joined in commentary at that point. Normal position, he's played pawn to b5, and we were like, okay, generally alpha 0 in such positions.
Yeah, that is also one of my best games actually, I think.
For sure.
For sure.
And
even
the thing
in my, like, all the games, yeah, like I think it would be like top 5 for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very accurate. And I think you were not sure about the accuracy, but everything was accurate.
Yeah, like this whole rook e1, rook e2, rook e2.
Yeah, but first, why did you start with h4? Let's say you want to play rook e1, rook e2, rook e2.
I should have started with rook e1. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking during the game, but I realized h4 is the top choice after coming to the game. Yeah?
You knew it?
No, I didn't know.
Then?
After coming back from the game, I thought maybe I should start with rook e1, rook e2.
Yeah.
But then I checked computer was saying
that's what makes it unbelievable that you played like alpha 0.
The thing was, I wanted to play with. Okay, the main point in this position is I should kind of stop with knight c6. So the point is, whenever he goes knight c6,
like h4, knight c6.
Yeah. No, maybe
b5 is hanging.
b5 is hanging.
So he has to play queen b6, rook e1,
let's
now
assume
knight
h5.
c6.
Queen b6, h5, let's say.
Instead of rook e1.
Knight c6. Main point is I should take on c4. I should have this bishop c4 option. And bc4, I always have this b5 or knight a4, knight c5 and kind of breaking through on the queen side. And if dc4, I have this d5. So this is the whole point, yeah? This position. If he gets knight c6, if I don't get any of this, I'm basically lost. So I thought h4, queen b6. My main point was I wanted to play h5, but I then realized he anyway wants to go h6 at some point. So it doesn't make sense to go h5 and waste a move there. So I changed my mind and went to e1. But in general, I felt h4
is useful.
It's useful, yeah. So, but I don't understand why h4 is the top chess. Why not rook e1?
Yeah, exactly. I
think it's fine. It's also okay. But okay.
That's where like generally engines they suggest good moves which are not part of a plan. Or so this what you played h4 and rook e1. I was like, how did he find?
No, it's just random stuff. Because I think after h4 only I realized this plan is quite strong. Maybe that's the thing. I played h4 quickly and then realized, okay, rook e1.
What feels like an error for humans is actually top for engines.
Yeah.
and then you played this, when you went queen d8, you found g4.
No, this whole game, I was trying to calculate all the lines where I give up this a5 rook, yeah?
Yes.
And he was just not taking it. Yeah? And I was so annoyed because I'm wasting all my time. He's not taking a5 and making some moves, and there's nothing direct, and I still have to make moves, yeah? So there was just, I was just very, maybe I should have played this most intuitively, this rook f5, just give up.
Yeah.
But actually rook f5 is this whole plan of rook f5, queen e2 is not good. It's very tempting, but I can just go like h5 at some point, for bishop b7, let's say.
Bishop b7,
just
h5?
h5 and computer says the white is winning, he just doesn't have a single move.
But what is your plan, like knight h4 or something? No, what?
I don't want to do anything, doesn't have anything. I can slowly do queen e2, maybe rook f5 later.
But he can do knight c6 now, no?
Bishop
or you
c4.
will anyway do
bishop
bishop
I have this bishop c4 always. So, he doesn't have a move. But the thing was, I was so tempted with this rook f5, queen e2, so I thought. But this queen e2 was a very bad move, it seems. Very bad is too much, but it's not a good move at all. I should come back. You can go some knight f5 and...
knight f5. No, but even Anish said it's very tough to find bishop f5, ef5, e6, bd6 is the only move I think there. Something like that. It's very tough.
I didn't see that.
But okay, and then this entire combination with g4, knight h4, queen h4, takes, rook c6, rook a.
Yeah, it was
insane.
I wasn't sure actually if it was totally winning.
Yes, but it was.
I felt I should have at least said draw. No, that's what I said after that game in the interview, that I really wanted to win this game and have a rest day. Yeah, I thought, draw is not an option.
Right.
Win or go back, basically.
You were even ready to for one rest day.
Yeah, one rest day. No, think about that. If I had played that tiebreak, yeah.
Yeah, one more day, you would have been dead by then. Yeah, beautiful game. So this was your match with Berkes.
Yeah, he was also a very nice person actually. He said immediately after the game, it's a brilliant game, congrats and so on.
That's great. He had a great tournament actually.
Yeah, he was playing really well. No, I think overall in this whole World Cup, I think my dangerous match was that match. Yeah, because I think it happened to Wilton as well. Like because after you beat, let's say, Hikaru or Nepo, I mean you're in this such phase, and then you play, let's say, Berkes or Abasa, who are very strong, of course, but still Hikaru.
But
and
not
Nepo
as close as the ones you beat.
So you think in a way it's easy to, get kind of a bit relaxed and possible. So I was really. The thing was, I also didn't have rest day next day, so I had to play a game. So I was really trying to be, calm down, just forget that match. No, this is very important. So yeah, I was very happy to do that.
I think the analogy is you are on a roller skater and you have now lost control. Either you have to make a brilliancy or you will fall down.
Yeah.
You have to keep going.
Yeah.
That's how your game with Berkes was. So many risks. Then, Lagarde game was just brilliant. Would you add it as one of your best ever?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that set the tone, no, for this World Cup.
Yeah.
At first, it was the first game.
First game I'm playing in the World Cup, and but I felt he's a very dangerous opponent. He can play like at a very he was 2650, yeah. He just dropped down, but he is like this person who can play extremely well on a given day. So it was a very dangerous. He's also very like attacking and general that kind of style. So this line I was giving him this option of go for it, yeah. So it was a very double-edged sword. It could backfire very easily. I thought, okay, let's try it. Why not?
And then, of course, this move, sacking the knight h4, rook h4, queen g1, and e3. Brilliant entire choice of it was.
Yeah, like the main point was rook h2, bishop c5.
Yes. And that was
Knight e2, queen f2, and then
f2,
I get the rook to d1.
It's winning, and
it took me some time to spot that. That is the kind of the main line. So after I spotted that, I could realize at least I'm not losing here, and I could spend more time on it and realize, okay, other things happening.
And I think the most brilliant point was after bishop f5, he played queen f2, bishop h4, queen g1, and bishop g4 mate.
Yeah, that is.
It was the pretty.
No, it was very nice. Yeah, to see that rook on e8, rook on d8, bishop h4, bishop g4. All of them were just killing me.
Just unbelievable, that one. And then
also, I must say, like, you won't find a lot of attacking games from me. I mean, not like such games, yeah. Also, in general, I think in top level it's very hard to find such games recently. I mean, in recent years, because no one really allows such things.
This did look like some game of early 1900s or something.
It felt really good.
Amazing. And then you had a very strong opponent in David Navara, but you managed to sort of outplay him in that game. Some great chess there, endgame technique. That
that was a good game, I think. Like, it was just opposite of first game, so that felt really good. It was very difficult for him, that position. Like this 4 on e65 is just very hard to defend, and I felt I didn't give him anything concrete to equalize very easily, so just kept on displaying on, and then I think cracked at some point.
Yeah.
Which happens in such games usually.
I mean, the 40th move is when he cracked knight fe5.
But I think the problem was he was already in trouble for a long time, so you end up making a mistake or something at some point.
Yeah. So, against second game of Navara, you have 1-0 lead, and then you play this crazy position where you push your pawn to d5 and the engine says if he finds knight c2, you are just lost. Did you feel it?
No, I didn't feel. The thing was, this whole game it was very difficult to play over the board. I mean, if you give someone without computer, I don't think anyone would be able to figure out what's the assessment. The problem was the assessment, because I think it was also a problem for him. I didn't really discuss with him after the game, but it was just very difficult to assess. I mean, instead of d5, computer was showing bishop d4 and close to winning or something, and after d5, white is totally winning. So this is just total crazy game, and actually at some point, like he took on f5, rook f5.
You took on f5, rook f5, yeah?
Yeah, I thought rook f5 was the dangerous move for black, but it seems rook f5 is a bad move in that position. Other moves just white is better. If you trade the queens, even there white is just totally better. But I thought rook f5, queen f2 because I'm maybe surviving by a tempo barely. And then the lines were complicated there. I don't remember a single line in that.
No, it's very complex, yeah. But what was very surprising for me is that later in the game,
I didn't manage to win that.
yeah, there were two aspects. One is instead of knight g4, knight f2, you had rook g4, which was kind of easy, right? That move, rook g4, stopping queen g5, stopping queen to.
Can I just see the position?
Yeah.
Here, rook g4.
Yeah, rook g4.
Oh.
I mean, it just stops everything.
Knight
right?
f5.
I think there is some queen d1 or.
No, wait. Nothing back rank. Rook h8.
Ah.
No, but I didn't really want to allow this knight to f5. No, this such position. Somehow he was just surviving. Yeah, I thought he would. What's the point of knight f5?
Rook g4, knight f5, rook g8. Oh, okay. Not easy.
It's very nice actually. No, but to figure out this winning, it's very difficult.
I thought rook g4 was simple.
No, that was the thing. Like there was nothing simple. Yeah, I thought what I did was winning.
And
King
then
h4 and
yeah.
no, I saw king h4, but I thought okay, I should find something. Yeah.
No, but king h4, queen g5, rook g5, king f8, rook g4, king g4.
I should have played that. I mean,
why did you play it? Rook a3.
yeah, I don't know. After king h4, I was getting that. I had like 2-3 minutes. I didn't want to, risk it already because I felt
You wanted to draw already.
I want to finish this one off. Okay, let's not try anymore. Queen g5, king g5 is also there.
You mean queen takes g5, king takes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's too
turning
much.
knight f5. Maybe there is something winning there. I don't know.
Okay, anyway, you are going to take rook f5, you will be better. No?
Yeah, at least. It's at least. But then, yeah, I should have done that. I think that was one of the moments where I just panicked and okay, let's end it here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to tiebreaks after having such a position.
Okay, against Arjun, first game, brilliant play by him. I felt that was a great game. Knight takes g3.
No, the thing was we both felt I was outplaying him.
No, you were slowly
point.
getting a good position.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. I said no, like I don't know this. I should really learn to stop at some point. Like this whole game. So when he played bishop d6, till then he's fine with the draw. It's obvious. I'm kind of playing on. Position is equal, of course, but I'm kind of just playing
Bishop
on.
d6. If you were alert, you would go g4 and.
I know. I saw g4, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, I think this is what I was just trying to play on, like keep the game going.
Correct.
Like I think the problem in this approach is you will lose 1 or 2 painful games, but you will probably win bunch later. So yeah, I think it's just an approach. And here he was just very alert to find this whole thing.
Yeah, he had not so much time, but he found all the keywords.
Yeah.
I was very surprised.
This endgame he assessed it perfectly right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
credit to
you
him,
had a
but
draw somewhere, king h1 instead of playing bishop g2, but also that was not easy.
Yeah, it was not easy. I think I saw bishop g2. I didn't see something there. But even there, he spotted the top choice of
That rook e2 he found.
Yeah, this rook e2 thing is just amazing.
Instead of, if you go king h1, he had seen that there is rook f2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a key move.
Yeah.
But it's still equal, I think.
Yeah, still it shows what equal. But the thing was, I think, he showed that he was always alert to find. I think it happens sometimes that when you are, trying to make a draw, you won't grab chances if there is one. Sometimes it happens, but he was very alert in that way.
Yeah, and in the next game, it seemed like, as you also mentioned in interviews, that you were like, okay, this is not going your way, it should end in a draw.
Yeah, no, actually I was, first of all, before quarterfinals, I was very happy to see 4 Indians. I was like, okay, we have won at least now in the candidates, that's good. So I just wanted to fight. I mean, already I was a bit, just trying to give my best and see what happens. And after first loss, I thought, I don't have much chances, but I will try to fight. Okay, Arjun is just very good in such situations. When he played Alapin and there itself I thought, okay, today's going to be over. Then I played bishop d7. After I started thinking, okay, now at least I can play on. And then okay, what we got is just nothing, yeah. But that, like, I think according to computer, this whole forced line with till e6 was not the best for white, but I think practically that's the best in such situation. Specifically, I thought it's just over. I won't have a single chance after this. But then he underestimated this bishop e5, bishop d6. I was very happy to get that. Then I felt, okay, I'm getting chance now. Then I played this move rook f8. Very bad one.
No one understood why you played it. I thought it's some genius idea to provoke a6 and go back.
Doesn't make sense. He's anyway going to go a6. Yeah. I should have started with a5, g5.
Yeah.
That was my main intention. But then I thought, I wasn't sure if it was winning. I thought maybe if rook f8 is better because rook f8, a6, rook f4.
You want to go rook f4, rook a4.
Yeah, rook f4, bishop b6. No, wait. Confused.
Yeah.
Bishop b6, king c6, bishop a5, rook a4, rook b6, king d5, rook b5, rook a3, king c2, king c4. I thought I'm winning, yeah. I forgot that a7 just queens. I was just kicking myself because I spent like 10-15 minutes on this whole line.
And then you went back.
Then I went back.
And the thing is, there was one key moment. When he went 40th move, king c4, you went king f4, then you went king b5. And now you played h4. I was like, you will surely go king g3.
Yeah, I was actually proud of that move.
Yeah, I was like, king g3 is the most natural. But you're stopping bishop e3, right?
Yeah, the whole point in this position is, so I figured out when I went for this e4 thing that like this whole thing with if I take g to h3 and give up my rook for a6,
yes,
I should be winning. So I was just trying to figure out like the lines, proper lines, if there is any counterflip for him. And I realized, okay, first I was saying this bishop b6, a7, king to b7, all these things doesn't work. Then I figured out maybe you can try rook d7, rook d8. But then I realized I can give a6 anytime. And then here it should be faster because this pawn on c5, pawn on e7 was very strong. I mean, it doesn't get anything immediately. Then I realized, let's assume, yeah, king g3, bishop b6, king g2. Then I realized he goes rook a7. I move the rook, and then he comes back rook d7. Now he's threatening rook d8. And whenever if I get rook f1, rook a1, he goes bishop a5. So I can't really give up rook for a pawn. And if I give, let's say king g3, bishop b6, if I take now itself, then I thought I'm not in time.
Yeah.
So I thought this is the whole point, and then I tried to see if there is any idea. King g3, bishop b6, I thought c4 is another option. Now I try to create a pass pawn myself. Then I was seeing some lines, it was all working. Then I realized there's bishop e3. I was trying to figure out a way, but it was not clear. I thought this should still be a win, but I couldn't see it. Then I was thinking, maybe if I could be very clever and go h4. Usually in games, if you're trying to be clever, it never works.
But this was the point where it was perfect.
Yeah, then I saw h4, I was seeing all lines and it was working. And I thought, okay, let's just trust my calculation and go h4. And main point is to stop bishop e3, king on f4. Bishop b6, c4 and all line works. And rook d7, now I go king g3, bishop b6, c4. Now I am having a tempo up, but to other lines. No, wait, h4, how does it work? You went rook d7, right?
Yeah, h4, rook d7, king g3, bishop b6, c4.
Yeah, c4.
Very important.
Yeah, if I don't go c4, king g2, again he has this rook a7 thing.
Correct.
c4 and then... Yeah. And the main point was my king on h2, I'd say. Like rook d8 takes.
Oh, yes.
c3, a7, c2, a8, c1, queen f6, king h2.
You had shown that variation. Wait, it was c4, rook d8. Yes.
Takes c3, a7, c2, queen,
and king h2 is very safe.
Yeah, it's very safe actually. If I want, I can also put my bishop on g3. You can't even give a thing.
Seal the king.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was a great win there. And then, okay, one question is like, I felt personally, and this has been spoken about a lot, that you both going on walks together was perhaps the most amazing thing I have ever seen as a chess player or anything. Because generally, even when I faced Amruta in a tournament, my feelings for her would change often. Not that I would be like telling her now we'll not eat together or something, but I would feel like tomorrow there's some tension in the air. At least from my end. Maybe she was not like that, but you are like friends, yeah. You're not even maybe
like
with Vaishali.
Yeah, usually whenever I like game with my friends or someone, it does. It also happens. Same feeling, yeah. What do you have? But I don't know this tournament. Okay, first of all, like from the start, yeah, me, Arjun, Nihal, we were like hanging out together, yeah. We were playing table tennis. We were going for walks, and after some point, they removed the table tennis table. So Arjun bought some game which is called Dominoes or something. So we figured out how to play by watching YouTube videos. So we were playing that, and then we were actually quite sad that Nihal kind of lost because he was also playing really well.
And also you now don't have one partner to play games.
No, in general we were just missing him.
Sure.
And then we started going for walks. And then we were playing, and okay, I asked him if you want to go for a walk, and he was okay. So we both were going for walks. The thing was we are playing so many tournaments together coming up. So we were having so many things to discuss. We were also discussing about other games and so on. So I don't think it affected him. I definitely didn't affect me. And after first game, I felt okay. We were able to keep the game aside. We were even discussing about the games, like about our game, like
what
analyzing and stuff. The only thing we didn't discuss was about the openings.
And also the next game. Because
basically next game. Yeah.
But it's unbelievable. I cannot tell you what an impression it created on others, on youngsters out there who are, maybe 10, 11
Arjun
years
was
old.
really, he was really a class act because after the tiebreak, he messaged like in 2 hours or something, congrats man and so on. So it's like, oh, really, he's able to separate it totally because, okay, for me I can do that, but at some point it gets to you, yeah? Like this tiebreak was just so insane.
Yeah.
And then next day he came and met before he left. He also gave a lot of stuff there, like the snacks and so on. Like him and his mother, they just.
I also thought maybe he'll stay back and then you'll work together, but that is too much. He also has his own stuff.
Yeah.
But it is amazing what you guys achieved.
Yeah. No, honestly, actually, before Global Chess League, we didn't speak much.
He also told me yesterday, like I met him for some time, that you guys are not as close as maybe let's say he and Gukesh are, or let's say you and Nihal are.
The thing was, we realized we don't play so many events together. Even if we play, we didn't speak much. Okay, of course, I was just general, but not like close. Even in this Global League, like except breakfast because he doesn't wake up. Then lunch and dinner we were going together. For everything we were going together. We were chilling and so on. So we really enjoyed each other's company. So and then here also, okay, World Cup, we were just going for walks and so on.
Brilliant. And I think the tie breaks were just out of the world. You were winning one game. He was striking back.
No, I was just showing so much toughness.
He was just playing so well, and you also. I think 6 wins with Black in this match.
It showed how our white preparation was there.
And the last game, of course, where you came late, I think that was a very defining moment of this entire event. Also, visually, everyone was like, what? How can such a thing happen, no?
It's just, first of all, him winning with 2 games on demand. I thought, after that second game he won, I thought, okay, after this, even if I lose, I was fine. Yeah. He deserves it. I was really okay to lose that game.
Yeah.
I was just trying to come. Okay, let's just play a fun game with him. Let's enjoy. And I was just trying to, trying to sing some songs or something to myself. Because no one can hear that. But just trying to relax. And then I wanted to go to the restroom before the game, and then I see the timer. I thought it's 5 minutes. So then I go, and then I didn't say it in the interview, but I was washing my hands and so on. It's like the person who works there, he said, wash your face, it will be fresh for you. So I said thanks, and then I started washing my face. then okay, I was just coming back. I thought, okay, still some more time will be there. And the arbiter was there, like, saying the game has started. Then I was running back. It seems that I saw 50 seconds as 5 minutes, yeah?
50 seconds were left.
Yeah, I saw it as 5 minutes.
Oh, you saw 5 minutes. Oh my god.
No, the thing is, like, I can't believe how can I say it's 5 minutes? It's 50 seconds, yeah? Such a difference, no? Like, there'll be two dots in between. How can I not see it, yeah? So, yeah, I don't know.
I think that could have been your biggest blunder of the tournament.
It could have knocked me out. But I was very calm even after coming
Yeah, you
back.
played
I was like,
amazingly. You played B3.
No, that's what I said. No, I was okay to lose that game. I thought, okay, it's fine. I mean, it's
Amazing.
showing so much, so much mental toughness. Okay, it's fine even if he goes to. That's why I was really calm. Even after losing 30 seconds, I was just making moves. But I felt I played really well in that game.
Yeah, I think it was a great game, and overall your tournament we covered almost everything. You played brilliantly. Who are the people you think who have helped you in this entire journey of yours to reach the candidates now and to play so well in the World Cup?
Yeah, first of all, I have to start with my family, my parents and my sister. They're always there, and my mother, she accompanied me at the tournament, and my father also, he came to Olympiad for the first time, so he also supports us in a huge way. Like I think without them it's impossible. Yeah, I'm here. And second to my coaches, especially to Ramesh sir, and also to my first coach Thiagarajan sir. I think he put that I think the one thing is that me and my sister, we are disciplined because of him, yeah. Because I think he developed that attitude of a sportsman in a way. Really a huge thanks to him, and then to Ramesh sir, of course. It's been 9 or close to 10 years now we have been working, and it's not only chess that he helps, also other things, mental strength wise, also in so many things. I mean, it's been a huge support. I really can't find words, honestly. And then to my relation, I have not really mentioned them in a lot of interviews, but they've been a huge support. I don't know how many people know in your followers that my father is a handicap. You have met him, of course. So he can't really walk normally. So someone
He
needs
was
to be.
struck with polio when
He was. He got polio attack when he was very young, he was 3 years old, something like that. So if someone is there, then it's good for him. He can manage things alone at home, but it's better and safe to have someone at home. So my aunt lives in the next street. Also, my grandmother lives there, so they come every day and be with him, because it's also because we three traveled so many times outside. It gets after work you come back. If no one is at home, it just gets to you, I think. So they come every day and visit him and takes care of him, and also in general supporting us in a huge way. When I was very young, when my sister was going with my mother, my father used to go to work. It's maybe around 5 or something. At that point, they used to take care of me and so on. So they have been a huge support. And nowadays they are following ChessBase India streams and subscriber of ChessBase India. No, the thing is, before we send results, they're like, congrats, and then they're like, it's over, yeah, and then they're following so keenly, this tournament especially. And then, of course, to my sponsors, starting with Ramco, they are there.
Since you were an IM?
Yeah, since I became an IM, it's been 7 years. And the thing is, after I became an IM, it has not been an easy path at all. I've been stuck in different points, but they never, especially thanks to Venkatramarajah sir, they never, put any pressure or anything, they just let me they knew that.
He seemed like a silent supporter. No, he never
Yeah,
comes.
yeah,
I have
that's
never
what-
even seen
yeah.
him in front of the camera.
Yeah, yes.
Always there.
Yeah, he also helps many different ways, not only just sponsoring and so on. It's also saying, about my chess and like in general, maybe you have to work on mental toughness and so on. So I was working on that, and yeah, huge thanks to him. Like, because I think it happens that sometimes you have this break, like you're stuck at some point. It can be like, maybe it's maybe they can think like maybe it's not improving and maybe that's it. But he always kept confidence in me, and yeah, now I have this breakthrough. He always believed in me, so huge thanks to him. Yeah, and then to Vaka, like we have been working with them like for last 2 years. Huge support, and like for my trainings and all, they're supporting a lot. Now it's specific. I must thank Sandeep sir and of course Anand sir, and for his, I mean like all this thing I was saying, yeah, like before Sharjah I was speaking with him about these things. I was trying to change my routine and all during tournaments. I was speaking with him regarding that. He was helping me. Also in my games, whenever we had time, we were discussing a lot of things, playing training games. I think it has all helped me. And I think I've said it before, but I think these training sessions during lockdown was really important for me, because it's very easy to lose motivation at that point, and these classes were very important. And to you get this kind of feeling that you want to solve before others, yeah, like that feeling. I think that makes you improve faster. And then of course to Indian Oil, they're also very huge support for me. Though everyone there, they were before the World Cup they were sending wishes, and after World Cup, and specifically to Chairman sir, he has like special interest in chess, and yeah, he was tweeting, and yeah, I'm very happy to be in Indian Oil, and also to all my chess team there, yeah, like we have a very strong team there. Kunte sir, yeah, Abhijit Kunte sir and Surya, Adiana, Hatzigana, many others. So also Arikaka went to quarterfinals. So yeah, thanks to them, and also to TA Cycles and Velen sir and Kanika. They have started supporting me for last close to 1 year something, and they've been a huge support. And I think they also, like Venkatramana said, they don't. If you see, like I don't wear their badge, and they don't ask such thing. They're just supporting their, and like because of them also I went to this Sadhguru thing in Coimbatore. So that also helped me. So they're supporting me. So huge thanks to them as well. And then to my school, I studied there from
Velamal school.
Yeah, Velamal school, from LKG to 12th. Now I'm finished, but they're still there, supporting. To correspondence sir, Velmohan sir, I think, I think he was also watching the games live, and he was talking to my dad after that. He also has a special interest in chess.
Yes.
We have 12, 13 grandmasters from the school.
Correct.
I think probably the best school for chess in the world. And to all management, to all the teachers, principal, everyone, must thank them for their support, and especially to correspondence sir. But I also met him like in other events, and he asked me about general about chess and everything. Yeah, huge thanks to him. And also I think I think I covered all of them. Trying to find someone. Yeah.
You know, about all the people you spoke.
And also, and also to all the people who have supported, who I have not mentioned. I mean, there are many people, of course, in my journey who have supported. There are many friends and many chess players and many fans, many people. So thanks to them. I mean, like maybe a small help, but that might be very huge at that point.
Yes.
So
it can change
the
the
entire thing. So yeah, huge thanks to them. Also, I must thank for this specific tournament. I must thank ambassador of India there. He was having
Mr. Sridharan.
Yeah, Sridharan sir and his wife. Yeah, they were taking huge care of me and my mother. They are also from Chennai, so we had this connect with them, and they were giving me dinners at the end. So it was like I was having Indian food.
So you were going to his place after?
No, like they were. No, that's what they were just giving. Like they were sending me, packing stuff.
Wow.
And the food was also amazing. So I was really enjoying it.
And in the end, he also became very well versed with chess.
Yeah,
he got to know more.
He also visited me twice in the semi-final. Also, he came and during semi-finals he told me, "You will win, and I will come back and make the inaugural move against Magnus." And it happened. So I was like, yeah, really. And then he came back and made the inaugural move. And also he was there in the closing ceremony. Yeah, he took his personal time and visited there. And he also I didn't meet him before the semi-finals because he had come for the opening ceremony, but I wasn't there. My mother had met him, and they also had a dinner, but I didn't go there because there were some games tomorrow, next day or something. My mother went, so my mother became very close with them before I could even meet them. So yeah, they were also very nice. I must thank them. And also thanks to you. Yeah, I think because of you, now we have so many people following chess, but I think you took chess to a different level for sure. Also, I think you kind of made first of all chess, also me, in general you were posting a lot about the youngsters. I think that made a lot of people come into chess, sponsors and many people. I think thanks to you as well and the whole ChessBase India team.
I think it has been mutual. Yes, like what we did, because you guys played so well, everyone started following ChessBase. So it cannot go in one way.
Yeah,
it has to go both ways. Yeah. Like you played so well, so the videos became very popular. So a lot of people watched it.
Yeah, I must also thank this person, which I have not revealed for now. Was helping me to this World Cup, and before that in Hungary as well. So yeah, thanks to him as well.
Yes, sure. And I had a couple of questions to you before. I think even Shyam Sundar was there till the end.
Yeah, he was there. I forgot. He was there as an Indian team coach. He was he was taking care of this side of people coming to meet there and everything. So I didn't have to think about anything. He was talking with FIDE and everything. Coordinating everything. So there was. He was there for all event. So thanks to him as well for taking care of everything there.
So many young kids had come outside the reception to.
No, it was very nice to see. First few days there was no audience, but then they brought in and there were so many people. And I think it was good that it was very nice to see Abbasov. Also they were celebrating him as a local hero. I think it's very good to have someone like that in country, because you have someone to look up.
Yeah.
And I think they were coming there and following games. So yeah, it was very nice.
And those pictures with your mother which went viral, they were loved by everyone, no?
Yeah.
It was and I also read in newspapers that a lot of people wrote about your mom and her contribution. I think it must have made her feel very special.
Yeah, of course. It's a proud thing for her family that I think there are mothers out there who felt connected, and that was a good thing. I should thank Maria Emlenova.
Yes, Maria.
Yeah, she took those moments, and it's a very special moment for sure. Yeah.
Before your mom was like, there's one picture where she was almost in tears, yeah, because you qualified.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, one picture was also when I was in the restroom while the game was starting.
Yes. And there's one more where you were like giving interview and she's looking like you, looking at you with so much love.
Yeah.
And then everyone is like, I don't want anyone else. I just want my mom to look at me like this, you know, that way.
Yeah. Yeah, there were so many things. I mean, very good memories of this World Cup.
There's one or two questions I have taken from the viewers, so I just want to ask you. Maharishi Ray says, in the last 2-3 months, Pragg's performance has been consistently phenomenal. Does he feel he suddenly found a missing piece in the puzzle? Does he attribute this rise to acquiring new set of technical skills, or was it more like a change in mindset?
Yeah,
I think you spoke
I spoke about it. I think, okay, chess-wise also maybe I improved, I don't know about that. But the thing was, I think if you see in Vike, I was playing really well. I bet ding, I mean, outplaying in that position was incredible. I was in this form, but then something was missing, yeah, like, I think it's more or less has to do with the mental toughness or mindset and everything. So I think that kind of improved in the last few months. If you see, like usually I don't have these kind of streaks in a row, like
you have like ups and downs.
Yeah, like this. But like last 3 tournaments,
it's a streak.
Like I'm winning games in a streak and so on. So I think I'm also becoming like more ambitious in a sense, trying to play for win in each game. So such things, I think that's what I said. Kind of changing my mindset. That probably is the important thing.
Shubham Prasad says, your inspiration to get better game after game, do you admire someone to push yourself to the next level, or you do it with your just natural instinct?
Like he's talking about general, like...
Yeah, in general, do you admire someone, maybe not in chess, but outside chess? Like I know that, for example, Gukesh admires perhaps Djokovic or Dhoni. Do you have any such other people you admire?
Yeah, in general... Yeah, I can also add this actually. So I like Ashwin a lot in cricket. So I follow his YouTube channel. He talks about cricket and also about players, pressure, social media stuff. And I think it kind of, to know more about like other sports person also like have the same thing. Yeah. Okay, cricket is huge, so they have like more such things. But chess also has pressure and things outside chess. So it was good to hear from him also talking about those things. Maybe that also helped a bit. I also admire him. That's what I said. He speaks a lot about these things. In chess, I think about this mindset. I think Nodirbek is someone I really look up.
Nis says, how do you stay so humble, down to earth, when whole India, including PM, sports people, is cheering for you? Or in general, I've seen this, you very down to earth.
I don't know. No, I think it's just family.
That was nice to hear. I don't know.
Yeah, finally, yeah. It's just family. We are like that, yeah.
Was special attention always given to being like humble, all these, or it just you saw your parents like that and your family, your coaches?
Yeah, I think everyone from the support system, everyone is like that. For example, I think, as I said, my kind of discipline, not getting addicted to any other thing came from my first coach, Thiagarajan sir, and it continued with Ramesh sir. I think every point, these people kind of, helped me with such things, and I think it's kind of came from very young age, nothing.
Okay, and last one is, what was your message to fellow peers to stay focused? Nitish Malhotra asks. Other people, or what is your message to them? Actually, we had Ramesh sir once in one of the streams, and he gave very nice tips on how you live your life and so on. There's a video on it. But what would be your tips?
General or like
just staying focused in life? Yeah, general. I mean, chess players mainly, who are 10, 11 who follow you?
Two kids, yeah. Yeah, one thing is like to be motivated always, I think. Sometimes it happens to me that sometimes it can go down, yeah, very easily. So to have that fire always in you, like to play more tournaments, to prepare chess, you always have to have that hunger. I also enjoy chess while playing. Really, I think that's what I was doing in this whole event. I was really enjoying it, and it happens to me sometimes when I play long events that I can get burnt out, and I start to prepare less, kind of my routine changes and such things happen. But this tournament it didn't happen. So I think maybe I was just enjoying games more and not really caring about other things. Maybe that helped. Also, just give your best whatever you do. I think these are some set of advice.
Well, Pragg, it was amazing talking to you.
Yeah, it's almost 1 hour 45 minutes.
And the last thing was that this boy, Ethan Vaz, whom you have you have the scholarship for him, Pragg CCT
okay, it's
Scholarship.
not like I did it, yeah? Like
no, it's your, I completely think we did it together, but also you spoke with him. And the funny thing is, the day you won the silver medal, he made his first IM norm, and he sent a lot of best wishes to you.
I am also following his game, of course. I saw some of his games from Abu Dhabi. He has been improving a lot. So, I really hope he continues to do that and finishes his IM norm. But I think that's what, you shouldn't take any pressure and just play how he's doing. Because when I was trying for this GM norm, when I finished my IM norm, I didn't have any pressure. I was just relaxed. I could finish it in 6 months. But GM, it took me 2 years because I was trying to do it. The thing was there, so he just has to enjoy chess and play how he's playing right now.
Pragg, thank you for keeping us glued to our screens for almost 25 days. And take some rest, and we'll look forward to seeing you in action here.
Yeah, thanks. I think you have to run now,
Yes.
for round 1.
I'll run.
Oh, it's already 1:20.
I'll run.